Friends and colleagues invariably describe Lindsay as a moralist with a puritanical sense of right and wrong, who admired unyielding crusaders, even when he was young. Lindsay actually wrote his college thesis on the radical Puritan reformer Oliver Cromwell, who overthrew the English monarchy in the mid-1600s, ordered the execution of King Charles I, and became the de facto dictator of the Commonwealth of England for 10 years. Cromwell, too, was a fervent moralist and government reformer who thought God was on his side in everything he did, even when that meant doing things like publicly beheading the king, banning Catholicism, imposing harsh morality codes on his subjects like a ban on dancing, dice, the theater, and even Christmas, and massacring Irish peasants and taking their land when they had the gall to stand away of his war on Christmas and on Catholicism. Even Winston Churchill, writing hundreds of years later, who's hardly a lover of Catholicism or an anti-colonial activist, had harsh words for Cromwell's brutal suppression of Catholicism and his violent conquest of Ireland. The curse of Cromwell, Churchill called it, that had hung over Anglo-Irish relations ever since. Yet to Lindsay, Cromwell's zealotry was a sign of admirable integrity. And in his Yale thesis, he wrote reverently of Cromwell's moral vision. Quote, completely individualistic, guided by a sense of the imminence of God, which made his will, once resolved, an inflexible cutting instrument, which was to clean through tradition and opposition with irresistible force. It's a nifty turn of phrase from college student Lindsay, but perhaps not the best attitude to have as a politician trying to get things done in New York City, home to more Irish people than Dublin and more Catholics than Rome. But the Irish did not live in Lindsay's silk stocking district in any serious numbers, and so this was not an issue when he was in Congress.